There's one question that can unlock insane email engagement, and almost nobody is asking it. Ask this in just one email early in your funnel, and you'll immediately start separating the buyers from the lurkers. This is email strategy that actually works. So here's the deal. Most marketers treat their email list like a set of dusty filing cabinets. Age, gender, job title, maybe a location if it's updated. That kind of flat, boring segmentation, it's the main reason your open rates are trash and nobody's biting on your offers anymore. But the second you start segmenting by who your subscribers are inside, what they believe, what they care about, and what drives them to take action, everything changes. And that brings us to the one question that flips the game. It's deceptively simple. You drop this into your welcome sequence, ideally within the first 2 or 3 emails. You don't bury it. You don't camouflage it with 17 paragraphs of fluff. You make it the star. The question? What's your biggest challenge with your topic right now? That's it. Ask it, send it, shut up and listen. Because when a subscriber takes the time to hit reply and tell you what's keeping them stuck, that one reply becomes a laser insight into their psychographics. You're not guessing anymore. You're not assuming what they want. You're hearing it straight from the person who will either hit buy or hit unsubscribe. And here's the thing that most people miss. It's not really about the answer they give you. It's about what that answer unlocks. Let me show you. Let's say you're a fitness coach and someone replies, I've tried every plan out there but can't stick with anything for more than a week. I just don't have motivation anymore. Now, most people stop there and think, cool, that person struggles with motivation. But if you're paying attention, what you're hearing is inner identity. This isn't just someone who's busy or lazy. This is someone who's probably carrying a bit of shame. They believe they can't follow through. They probably think they're broken. So what do you do with that? You don't send them a PDF of 101 high-intensity interval training workouts. You don't offer them a 30-day shred challenge. You send them a story. Maybe it's about the unmotivated single dad who lost 20 pelts on barbs by walking 30 minutes a day with his kid every afternoon. No pressure, no gym, just tiny shifts. Suddenly, that subscriber feels seen, not sold to, and now they trust you more. This is the power of psychographic segmentation, and this one question is the fastest way to start gathering that emotional goldmine. But that's just the start. You don't stop after one email. You use that first answer as your compass. You bake it into your messaging, your offers, even your subject lines. Because here's something wild. The moment a subscriber hears their own words echoed back to them, they stop scrolling. I literally said that last week. Or, wait, this is exactly what I told her I was struggling with. And this feels like it was written just for me. That's when you know you've crossed into a different game, because now you're not another marketer in their inbox. You're the one person who actually gets them. And here's where it gets even sneakier in the best way possible. Once you ask this question, you start collecting responses over time. Now imagine you take that data, dozens, maybe hundreds of responses, and start tagging people by challenge themes: motivation, overwhelm, confusion, lack of time, perfectionism. Boom, you've got your segments. You didn't have to guess. You didn't need a 42-question survey. You just paid attention to your audience better than anyone else. And suddenly those segments, they're not just open rate stats. They're groups of real people with real beliefs that you can now speak to directly. But don't just stop at replies. If you're using an email tool that lets you segment by clicks, here's where the magic gets automated. Let's say in email number 2, you ask your audience, which describes your situation best? You give them 3 options to click, each one linking to different content. Link A goes to a blog post about staying consistent. Link B is about finding time. And link C is about getting started from scratch. Behind the scenes, each click tags them with a psychographic profile. No reply needed. They self-identify with one tiny click. Now you know who's battling time, who's overwhelmed by choices, and who's just terrified to begin. And you can speak directly to each group. That's psychographic data, and it beats surface level demographics every time. Now, a quick story from someone I saw put this into play. An online course creator was struggling with dismal click-throughs. The product was rock solid, coaching amazing, funnel decent, but nobody was converting. We looked at her welcome sequence, and it was just bland. Welcome aboard. Here's what to expect. Check out our bestsellers. All about her, not on them. We dropped this single question on day 2. What's your biggest challenge when it comes to launching your first course? The replies flew in, and they said things like, I'm scared nobody will buy. I don't know where to start. I'm not confident enough to promote myself. That told us everything. We rewrote her content based on those three insights alone. Within 2 weeks, open rates jumped, clicks doubled, sales didn't just spike, they got more qualified, less refunds, more testimonials, because the right offer is only irresistible if someone believes it solves their actual problem, not just a generic one. So when you're tempted to fire off another fancy newsletter or push another flash sale to your whole list, pause. Ask this question instead. Drop it in your welcome sequence. Track the replies, tag the clicks, study the words your subscribers use. The real voice of your customer isn't in your analytics dashboard. It's in their actual words. And if you want more strategies like this, stuff that's grounded in actual human psychology, not marketing theory, go grab my book, The Connect Method for Email Marketing. It dives deep into this psychographic segmentation system, shows you how to build 3D subscriber personas, and even how to take it to the next level with what I call segment of one. You'll start turning lurkers into loyalists and your inbox into a sales machine that actually feels human. Links in the description. Grab it, dig in, and start sending emails people actually want to read. And hey, if you want more breakdowns like this, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's make email human again.